All right, in this video, I want to talk about tantric sex. If you're watching this right now, give it a thumbs up. A point I want to make before going into this video about tantric sex is that everybody here listening to me, whatever you're learning, you should also teach in some way, shape, and form, whether that's just posting on some sort of social media somewhere, some sort of platform, or just conversations with people. You're not going to be able to learn unless you don't teach, okay? Unless you teach, you won't be able to learn. That's just the way life works, okay? So, there's 4 pillars of life. It's health, wealth, love, and happiness. And you need to master all of these. So all of us, everybody here, this is a call to action for you. If you're learning from me, you need to teach these fundamental keys that I give you and these lessons that I give you to others, okay? Oh, by the way, guys, like this video if you're watching this right now. Just slap a thumbs up on it. But yeah, you need to teach others what you're learning from me, okay? So this is a call to action. I don't want people watching my channel unless they actually teach others. Find people to just tell these things about, all right? And then what this will do for you is it actually turns you into an authority on every topic of life, okay? So when you're talking to people, you have a lot of value to demonstrate, okay? So you become this attractive guy that everybody wants to be, a business partner with, or every girl wants to be a romantic partner with. So that's just a little side note, guys, before I get into teaching about tantric sex, because that's what I'm gonna actually start learning about. So for the last month, I've been learning about approaching and about game and all this stuff, but that's gonna lead towards sexual experiences. And in these sexual experiences, I don't wanna just, I never wanna do what the average guy does, right? I never want to be like just that Tinder hookup. There's always something more you can get out of every situation. We as humans, we don't utilize all the resources in front of us. We don't utilize the value of a situation. So if you have really good game, you're gonna find really good girls. And if you have really good girls in your life, you want to have the best experiences you can have with them, period, sexually, right? And so if you're gonna be having sex with these girls, you want to go deeper. Listen, you want to go higher. You want to go deeper within her and within you. Okay? You want to find more about yourself. You want to be able to visualize your dreams and your goals at high peaks and climaxes with her, and get to know different girls in all of these different ways, right? And with this outlook on life, where you're just like, okay, how can I get more out of this? You can move this to other areas of your life, like health, wealth. Like there's just so many other areas where you can do this. Like today I woke up, I got naked and I went out in my backyard and I just sunbathed. And it's funny because I have like all these things that I'm doing in my life now, right? It's crazy to think like, wait a second, I'm incorporating it all now. I do healthy shit. Then I come out here and do spiritual shit, affirmations, but at the same time, I still got money, and now I got game, and now, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how you incorporate it all, but I want you guys to teach everything that you learn, all right? The more you teach, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more you teach. Then we all become leaders, and then we create a new earth, and we don't need a mommy and daddy government anymore, and that's a side note and a little tangent, so I'm gonna stop right there. So tantric sex, guys, at the core of tantric sex, it's loving yourself. It's a connection with yourself. And it's 2 people that are already filled their cup. They're already divine masculine, divine feminine, right? And they basically just want to go deeper within themselves. And through each other, they have a portal. So we have portals through each other. By connecting our souls, we can go into other dimensions, and we can go to higher consciousness, higher awareness, more realizations. We have more health, wealth, abundance. We manifest more into our lives. And it's really about holding attention. It's a dance, okay? It's a dance between 2 whole individuals, where the feminine and the masculine kind of dance back and forth, and you keep this tension and this rhythm, this pendulum between, and you just really feel the sensation. And and you focus on the sensation and you intensify the sensation, you prolong the pleasure while using it to visualize your better self, while doing affirmations, while just knowing, being in a state of knowing. See, affirmations is like, I'm this, I'm that. No, you are that. It's like, yes, this is me. I am this. And you just see yourself as that. And you're empowering. Now, if you ejaculate as a man, then it's like, I mean, you could put out energy out there and it might come back, but it's like, oh, you feel drained and now you don't feel like that person anymore. So the key with tantric sex for a man is to build up this energy and don't release. Hold on to that. You are this person in this moment. Why does that moment have to end? That moment does not have to end. You can sustain that moment and not ejaculate. Still have an orgasm. Find your limit. Pull away. Stop her for a second. Hey, hold up. Change your mind. Change your thought pattern. And then basically go back in and keep going up. And then you get in a connection with your girl or with the girl that you're with. And she now knows when to stop. She knows when to pull off. She knows when you're about to come, right? And she stops because she doesn't want you to release that. And this takes a lot for a girl, and this is why it's very important you find a good girl, because girls really like to make a guy come, and they really like to get that come inside of them, you know, and because that's life force energy right there. Of course they want it in them, but if they really love themselves and they really love you, they want the best for themselves and the best for you, and they know that the best for themselves is the best you. Does that make sense? So they just want to empower you, so they stop, they pull back, and you can have sex for hours and keep visualizing, and you could even do things where at a peak you scream or you shout or you say an affirmation loud. You do some scream therapy or whatever. But the real thing that matters with tantric is just keeping this tension, and then keeping your knowingness or your thoughts or your visions or your feelings and your emotions, your whole being, your whole congruent being, all that you are, focused on that which you are becoming, that which you desire, that which you prefer. And that's basically it in a nutshell. And I'm going to be diving deeper into tantric sex as I go forward. All right, because you know there's two ways you can go, and both are good. It's tantric or BDSM. Those are the two ways that sex escalates. Just like it goes nice guy or asshole, but you can merge the two. You can do bondage in tantric sex. You understand? You can merge the two, but it's not just about her pleasure, and it's not just about you pleasuring her. It's not just about your pleasure and her pleasuring you. It's about both, and that dance, and really being with each other, eye gazing, deep eye gazing. Like when she sucks it slow and she just gazes into your eyes, or when you eat her out and you just look into her eyes, whatever, right? Or when you're missionary, you're on top of her and you're just looking into her eyes. That is when tantric goes like to the highest peak that it can go, when you are really present with this person and you see them for what they are and you realize that they are you. That is when you have this realization that of what life is, you lose the fear of it all and you start living. And tantric is just a gateway to get there. All right, tantric is just like a psychedelic drug, okay? It's just like meditation. It's just like breathing techniques. Like you can get these same realizations by going yes, thank you, grateful, yes. You have the same realizations when you get that DMT hit and that dopamine hit from breathing techniques. You know, even you can see my voice just went deeper. My whole aura just changed from doing that right there. These are powerful techniques, and they all come together. Sex is life. Tantra is life, right? And there's no separation. So with that being said, guys, what you learn from me, teach to others, and we all grow together, okay? And from now on, when you talk to people, tell them you teach people this stuff. Tell them you're an authority on this stuff. If they ask about what you do, tell them about what you're passionate about, what you're learning, and how you teach it to others, and how you're growing. That's how I want you to talk to people. I want you to demonstrate your value when they ask. All right, give them opportunities to ask. Say like, oh, like that's because of what I do. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I don't know if I should tell you. Are you open-minded? Right? Set the frame. Make sure they're open-minded. Make sure that they're sexually secure with themselves. Make sure they're spontaneous. Make sure that they are non-judgmental. And if they are all these things, then tell them what you do, right? And then, you know, from there, they know your value. And from there, you can take it places, okay? So, you know, with that being said, guys, we're going to a higher place. We all are, all right? Enjoy the journey. And I'm telling you, the destination is the journey. And what I mean by that is not just learning, teaching, okay? You're only going to get to where you want to be by helping others get to where they want to be. And on that note, I'm out. Done. Peace.